Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to do something pretty cool. We're taking a document that most people would ignore, a dense public record, and we're going to see if we can unlock its secrets. Because hidden inside is this incredible story about the entrepreneurial spirit of Gardner, Massachusetts, and maybe even a blueprint for what makes a model American city.
So let's just dive right in. The whole thing starts with a puzzle, really. You're looking at what is, at first glance, just a wall of text. It's a public list of business registrations. Kind of dry, right? But the real question is, can we make it talk? What story can this seemingly boring document tell us about the people, the economy, and, the soul of a community?
Okay, so here it is. This is our source material, a list of registered businesses in Gardner. Just names, addresses, dates. It is a lot. I mean, it's overwhelming, it looks like homework, but I promise you, buried in all this raw data is a powerful story about ambition and resilience, and it's just waiting for us to find it. So let's put on our data detective hats and look for that first clue.
Now, with any good investigation, you don't start with a magnifying glass, you start by just surveying the whole scene. So before we dig into the nitty-gritty, our first clue comes from zooming way out. We need to get a handle on the sheer scale of what's happening in this city. The first thing that just jumps right off the page is this number, 376. That's 376 businesses in a city with just over 20,000 people. Now, that's not just a statistic, that's a measure of pure energy. It means there are 376 individuals or teams who said, you know what, I have an idea and I'm going for it. That kind of bottom-up grassroots ambition, that's really the foundation of what could be a model city.
So yeah, that number is super impressive. But the real character of a city, the thing that might make it a model for others, well, that's hidden in the details. So what do these 376 dreams actually look like when you get up close?
All right, now we get to zoom in and start decoding the evidence. If the scale tells us about ambition, the little details, they tell us about the character of the city. So what kinds of businesses are actually weaving together the economic fabric of Gardner?
You find absolutely everything here. I mean, it's incredible. You've got a business called The Resentful, and I'm dying to know that story, all the way to super specific services like Judd's Knife Sharpening and Vivi's African Hair Braiding. Then you have skilled trades like Hex Tooling Co., wellness services like Quiet Waters Massage. This isn't just a list of jobs, folks. This is a living, breathing ecosystem. And that right there is the lifeblood of a truly resilient American town.
And check this out, this chart just illustrates the point perfectly. When you start to group all these different businesses, you see this really healthy balance. The town isn't dominated by just one single industry that could go belly up. Instead, it's this rich tapestry of different sectors. You've got personal services, skilled trades, retail, professional work, and they're all supporting each other.
So what does all this variety actually get you? Well, it creates a local economy that's tough. It can weather economic storms because it's not putting all its eggs in one basket. That kind of strength and self-sufficiency, that is a massive hallmark of a model city. But, okay, where is all this amazing activity actually happening?
All right, our detective work isn't done. The next step is to look for patterns in the addresses. By literally mapping the data, we can try to find the hotspots, the places with all this entrepreneurial energy. Are there physical centers where all these ideas are taking root?
And the answer is a resounding yes. You see certain addresses just popping up again and again. Places like 62 Parker Street, 33 Pleasant Street. These addresses are home to 7, 8, even more businesses each. They're acting like these little micro-hubs, almost like incubators where all these small businesses are working side by side.
I mean, think about the main street or town center where you live. These shared spaces, they're so much more than just buildings, right? They're where people connect, where collaboration happens, where a community is literally built, one business at a time. These hubs are the physical heart of Gardner's entrepreneurial spirit, pumping life into the local economy and creating that vibrant downtown that really defines a model community.
So after all that, what have we actually learned? Let's put all the clues together, the scale, the incredible diversity, and these community hubs, to finally reveal the big picture, to see the human story that was hiding in plain sight in that data all along. And really, this is the most important takeaway. We started with this intimidating, dry document, and we managed to pull out this very human story. This list, it's not just data. It truly is the blueprint of a community's economic strength, and it's written one dream, one risk, one small business at a time.
We saw that impressive scale, right? 376 local entrepreneurs. We saw the amazing diversity that makes this economy so resilient. And we saw the physical hubs that anchor the whole community.
This is the story of Gardner, Massachusetts, a city that, through the sheer collective ambition of its people, gives us a powerful model for what a thriving American town can look like.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Every town, every city, every neighborhood, they all have a similar blueprint just waiting to be explored, filled with their own unique stories of ambition and community. So the question is, what secrets might you uncover in the public records where you live?